Hello and happy Friday the 13th. We are in Toronto in front of Sneaky D's, which I'll show you, and we are going to check out the Taste of Little Italy on the Friday night, the first night that it's on. Okay. So how's everyone doing? I worked unexpectedly today, right down the street from this wonderful place that has been here for a long time. Sneaky D's, they have live shows upstairs, and downstairs they have like Mexican food. Perfect to have before you go to a festival about Little Italy. They're really great for late night eats. Their nachos are legendary. We have our first ambulance. I think I will wait for the next light. So this runs in between Bathurst and Shaw, if anyone wants to look at Google Maps. We will just wait patiently for the light. Hurry up, hurry up. Oh my god, it's the longest light in history. Choices. Pick that one.
Scheiße, wrong. They were all in California.
There's some rides. Let's see if it's pretty much the same as the Dundas West Festival.
Asian invasion.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck is that?
Hit the bleep button. Okay, those guys were at Go West. Yeah, teacups and panda skewers. Why do these games look easy and when you play them you suck? I mean, I suck. I can break plates. That's my thing. Aww. Ooh, bouncy castle. Welcome to my stream. Usually it's just George. I don't know where George is. George always shows up. George is usually my only viewer.
I got the dance songs for you here. Watch this. See if you know this one.
Everyone's excited. I'm a let's keep it moving kind of girl. I seem to be swimming against the tide. I have my rolling backpack, which is kind of annoying. There's George. I was just telling Billman, George is usually the only person who watches my streams. And you know what? I don't mind it that way. I know people do who have a lot. I guess you just can't answer everyone's question or say hi to everybody. There he is, Billman. But George, I have been watching other streams and you're not there. I've been watching Tokyo Len, Norm, and see you. And I was watching Emmy and Lemmy try to fish. And I don't know if they've ever fished before. That was entertaining. But Norm from Tokyo Lens Explorer, that's what he's been going to, like small towns in Japan, like rural towns. You don't even see another person. It's kind of been nice. I hardly watch E just because I just kind of miss him. It's the time zone thing. Or I'm busy. Like during the pandemic, I never missed anything. And now that like life is back, oh, that girl looks interesting. Girl. Yeah, I think it's just life. Like here in Toronto, we were locked down. I mean, we couldn't. No live venues were open. Nothing. Oh, yeah, it's going back to Sweden. I guess if you don't like the heat, it's better to be in the northern hemisphere for a couple months. Yeah, I just find that life gets in the way. Like I watch live streams on the streetcar now. But like I was saying, during the pandemic here, we were completely locked down. Like you weren't even supposed to be walking outside. So you had nothing to do but watch all the live streams. Oh, George, you'll have to message me after and say who you watch from Japan. Like I say, Tokyo Lens, like Norm, has been really good lately. No, I'm not on Twitch right now. I'm on YouTube. I guess I could also stream on Twitch. That's so loud. Itchy dog. Got nice old buildings. people, but like I say, you can't monetize it. Whatever. In some countries, you can't see it because this song isn't legal in their country or something. Oh yeah, George loves his vinyl. I always love seeing what George gets next. Oh, okay, it's good to see that that big lineup is for all the Italian food. Like that place is totally popular. Like I said, I had Mexican food before I came here, which is ridiculous. I'm gonna do is make videos. I put my album up on Spotify, so now it's on Instagram and TikTok. I was gonna make little 1 minute, since I never made videos with that band. I was gonna make little 1 minute or so clips of my songs. So I'm just gonna make little homemade videos, like just lip sync to mine. Just match it up. It's easy to do. I got 12 songs on that album, so that's 12 videos right there. And like 6 on my other album. So there we go, keep me busy. Yeah, Mamma Mia, it's crowded. And it's only the first night, like this just started a couple hours ago. I keep hoping I'll meet Johnny Strides one day. He's our local. Yeah, I'm gonna do a whole lot of shorts on TikTok. I mean, I don't do too bad on TikTok. Oh my god, it is so crowded. Unlike the festival that I was at last week, this festival's been around for many years, so it's very established and popular. The one I went to last week, it's from 2013, but this one is from way before that.
All I gotta do is put my mind to this shit. Cancel out my ex, I put a line through that bitch. I like all my essence with 2 lines through them shits. Everybody tryna fuck it, but I'm fine with this shit. I never
Okay, all my stuff.
I know you work hard for your shit. You know they gon' hate. I'm no part in that shit.
All my stuff is in that rolling backpack from Pottery Barn Kids, because I used to work at Pottery Barn
So much
Kids.
smarter than them.
Well,
Baby, I just needed you around me. Drink a lot tonight, I know. She can drive your car, you can roll. Take you where you
Alright, shots. I should do a shot stream. How fun would that be? I think the pickpocket, it's not like in London, England, where like they'll just snatch your phone out of your hand. We're not quite there yet, but you gotta be careful. Like the backpack is kind of good because it's keeping people from being able to go right behind me, and everything is zipped up in it.
I love your outfit, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much.
So cute. Oh, fire.
I love your outfit so much.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Wait, hold on.
We should come to Doll Funeral tomorrow. We're having a closet sale. That's the store I work at. It's in Chinatown Center.
Bro, I live like right by there.
Really?
What's it called?
It's called Doll Funeral. It's on the second
bet.
floor of the escalator.
Okay, bet.
And yeah, it's a great store. Tons of old clothing. Not just this, but like, you know, I got normal people that shop there, so it's all good.
Nice. All funeral.
Doll Funeral.
Are you vlogging?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have 2 friends that are watching, so it's not a lot of people. But I like it like this.
Still.
My streaming homies, Phil and George. Phil, is your wife better? I remember you said that like she was ill. That was you, right? I mean, there's a lot of people online, but I thought I read something. Yeah, shots and shorts. I should do a short of me drinking shots. Several shorts doing shots. The shot short. You just like, well, people are talking like they think I have 1 million followers. Like, no. But yeah, I'd love to run into Johnny Strides. He seems really cool. Yes, 2 million watching. Oh, that's too bad, Bill. You're in my thoughts often. I think about you and your wife. I mean, I've had knee pain, and I went to the chiropractor yesterday, but even just the knee pain, it just gets me down. So if you have serious pain with something, it just takes over your mind. Like, you kind of can't think about anything else. Like, I do have knee problems, and I'm probably gonna get deterioration in my knees and whatever, but it's pain, but it's not like pain. And like I said, the chiropractor took it away because it doesn't hurt today, which is, you know, if I got a chiropractor taking away pain, it's not pain. Yeah, I was worried when you put those posts about your wife being ill. I mean, everyone should be as happy and healthy as you can possibly be. Puppy. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's gone already. Lost in the crowd. The puppy's like, this is. Oh, I see someone's camera. This is probably someone with way more followers than me. Hi. Yeah, this is definitely hello, ladies. You got those girls who are 100% Italian, baby. And I guess to use an old term, you can say they're easy on the eyes. I am using the DJI, like just the gimbal with my phone. So that's why it's not the most amazing quality. And I really should get the microphone. But suddenly all that stuff went up so much in price because of the tariffs. Like, I wanted the Osmo 3, the pocket one, and that it's almost 1,000 Canadian dollars to get that. It's crazy. So I'm gonna have to be happy with this gimbal and my phone, and that's gonna be that. But if something happens and I fall into some money, I may pay the 350 Canadian dollars to get the microphone. Like, I could plug in and wear my headphones. I'm gonna be getting a fancy pair of headphones to use in the studio that are like in-ear monitors, but then you don't get the street sound. Oh my god, don't show me coffee. Don't show me coffee at almost 9 o'clock at night, because I just want coffee. Oh my god, cannolis. I know, cannolis are good, like those pistachio ones. Oh, look at this guy. Okay, I don't want to roll over his tail with my bag. Oh, here's St. Francis of Assisi Church. They're the ones I did on Instagram. I did the Good Friday stream. They're the church that puts that on. Guinness is Japan's #1. Oh, I guess that's not. Comic track shot? Okay. Oh, comic track shot. Oh yeah? Thanks, Bill. I will look that up. The Real Jerk is a legendary jerk restaurant. The original building got knocked down to make a condo, of course. That's the story of everything around here. schedule thing, I don't know how that worked out. Like there's still things I have to learn. I'm so impatient with stuff like this, like with anything. It's like I want to know it. It's kind of why I don't play guitar very well, because I want to know it. But you have to practice, years of practice. I feel like something's gonna happen. I'm gonna get skipped over having to do all the work, but it doesn't work like that. So I need to like take a deep breath. Yeah, I did a little stream from like Black Dice Cafe. I know that was a silly stream. Just drinking my geisha. I just set it up. I just set up my gimbal on the bar, and it was like people can watch me have my drink. I ended up having the plum, like a plum soda, and I thought that was really good because it wasn't very sweet. It was a little tart, so I couldn't just chug it. Because that first drink I had is called the geisha, and it's got grenadine, and it's just delicious. So it's like this, and it's gone. Huge doing this, so I get in trouble for most. I wish you could just buy like a SOCAN license or whatever, like that's the Canadian one. Just a general license. Like when you own a store here, you just buy a SOCAN license, and then that lets you play anything you want. I don't know how much of it gets to the artist. Like I played myself today in the store. I'm like, I'm not getting anything from SOCAN. Here's some shots. Wow, it's a lot of...
Tequila. Yes, of course you can.
Thank you.
Tequila.
Oh, okay. Cheers. I don't even know what we just drank.
Oh my god, that was good. Holy crap. Oh my god, where am I? Where'd that guy go? Is that from this bar? Oh my god, that was good. Holy shit, I don't even like tequila. That's good though. I like it today. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta get to the other side. I should be carrying doll funeral cards around in my hands to give to people who dress like that who might not know about the store. Yeah, all my channels are my band. Like I have the Amy's Arms YouTube, and then there's the topic Amy's Arms, and there's a way you're supposed to be able to blend them, but I haven't figured that out. And I have my Anatondomania YouTube, and that's it. But YouTube's a fun place. I found a video of me from about 18 years ago when I played bass for a hot minute in this band. I was a girl who couldn't play anything, and they needed a bass player, so they played bass for 2 seconds. It's kind of funny. It's a terrible video. Yeah, I made this Rockaway Siren one. Okay, or I'll message you them. That's true, I should have them. Follow me on these ones. The Amy's Arms ones has a couple of like videos that I made, like made. One for a song called Pity and one for a song called Tram. And Tram was completely shot in New York City. And Pity was completely shot in a graveyard, pretty much. That's a good yoga studio up there. I haven't been in a while.
The pizza?
Oh my god, that drink was so good. They're deadly when they're like that, aren't they? Then you just want more. And I gotta work all weekend. So I can't do stuff like that. Yeah, the shot stream. I'm such a lightweight. It would be over in 2 minutes. Latin American cuisine. Is it really? Yeah, I guess it's pretty that's the thing about, like, we have such a diverse population here, is that when it's Indian, it's actually Indian people. When it's Latin food, it's actually done by Latin people, like Mexican or, you know, South American food is South American food. It's not kinda iffy, it's not made up. It's not from a 1963 Better Homes and Gardens recipe book that has like Oriental rice, which has like, it's like plum sauce and white rice. It's like, no. Girls. Okay, this place is great. I went there. It's fun to have coffee here because a guy got whacked right there on the patio a few years ago. Like literally during like the soccer, these guys came and just like iced him, like right there on that patio. You gotta thank the mafia for keeping things spicy. Well, it's hard to make new content when you're. Sorry, I'm just when you're busy. The time for me to have done this was during the pandemic when I had all the time in the world. I could have taken long walks to stream them all. Baby left me. I know, me too. I really slack off on the streaming. And I'm like, I hardly have any followers. Like, gee, I wonder why. It's because you don't do it enough. It's chilly today. Here's a venue. Lots of people have played here. It was a mod club and then it stopped being the mod club. Now it's a mod club again. Even I played here. Yeah, the key is just like to always just bring my gimbal. I figure if I just bring my gimbal with me, even just walking home I could do a stream. I know, George, if you didn't tell me, I would never have known that was muted. I have to go back to the cemetery. I was just there. I was just in the cemetery yesterday. I walked through that cemetery. It was gorgeous. It was a gorgeous day. Japan tacos. Yeah, I'm so sad. I didn't know it was muted. And there's one where I had the orientation wrong. Because I had locked my phone to just be horizontal, to be like whatever. And And I forgot to turn it off when I live streamed, and I couldn't figure out why I couldn't make it in landscape. That's why, because I locked it. Oof. This is the end. We have reached the end. Oh my gosh, look at this cute dog.
His name's Apollo.
Apollo? Oh, you're gorgeous. But this doesn't have to be over. Okay. So that was College Street between Bathurst and Shaw. Basically Little Italy. Little Italy still going strong after all these years. Alright, let's go check out the action on Ossington. We'll go through a park, I think. Yes, we'll go through a park. Yeah, so I think probably just bringing the gimbal, you know, especially when I have my little rolly backpack, and just, you never know where you're gonna end up. So there's times when I'm like, oh, I should bring my gimbal, you know, and then I get lazy. I guess the trick is, like, there can be no, oh, I'm gonna be lazy today. I think you have to strike that and or bring it down to a minimum. Like, I get to be lazy once a month or something like that. Then always consider it like you're working. That's how I have to look at it. That's how I have to look at a lot of things. Songwriting. Like, it's gotta get it together. Can I cross without someone killing me? I'm just gonna run across the street in front of this car. And that's how we do it here in Toronto. I know, I want that Osmo 3. I want it so bad, but it's too, oh man, I should have got it. I should have got it last year. I like it because it's more discreet. Like, this is kind of like gimbal and phone, hi, I'm streaming. But that little guy, that little Osmo, you can kind of like be stealthy. Like, this is why I didn't stream in Japan. I really didn't want to call attention to myself. Isn't that what it's called? The Pocket 3? It's just that little tiny, I might have the name wrong, sorry. I might have, like, it's just that little one. That little cute thing with the camera in it. Because this is just, okay, well, there's something that I see people have and they use it to, oh, maybe it's not live, maybe they don't use it for live streaming. So is this the only way you could live stream? I thought that you could live stream with that. Oh, so I guess you can just make nice, like, walking in the park videos like this. Oh, it's two different things? Okay. I might be getting mixed up. I'm gonna go home and look it up. But whatever they are, they're all really expensive now and it sucks. I think my priority should be getting a microphone. This is a park, and people play boules again, like, that's gotten popular. Used to think, like, you know, back in the 1950s, the old guys in Paris drinking wine and playing boule. But it's a thing here again too. And not necessarily with old people either. Also, I have to connect it to something. Actually, you know what? Dressing like Princess Peaches did not really attract any attention at all. I felt like a ghost in Japan. It was kind of cool. Like, people smiled at me. I never had that thing of no one sitting next to me on the subway. It happened once. It was a little girl. I guess she was going home from school. There was a place next to me, and she walked by and she looked at me warily, and then she eventually came and sat down beside me, but kind of always keeping her eye on me. But that was the only time that happened. And actually, there was a guy, I guess he could speak English, like a Japanese guy, And I was standing on the subway and he came up to me and said, and admired my piercings. And I was told, oh yeah, like no one will ever talk to you. And he wasn't creepy or anything. He was like, oh, I just want to say that I like your piercings. And I was like, wow. So no, I was just pretty quiet in Japan. I just kind of, I think when I was in Japan, I think I was, yeah, this is connected to my phone. But I think I was just feral in Japan. I didn't really go to any restaurants because I was too shy because I had the apartment. And also, I'm just like a rampant vegetarian and completely paranoid about eating things. So I did some fun cooking in my apartment. I'd come home at 10 o'clock at night and cook. And I stayed in Ota, which is out a little bit. So I wasn't smack dab in the action, and I liked being in my quiet neighborhood. I did that little stream when I was in Japan. I just went out, I did an Instagram live, and my battery and the phone died, so I didn't save it. Oh my gosh, I wish that had saved. When I walked along the Tama River, I was so sad. Yeah, I never the same. I never stopped moving. I didn't have the patience to go to bars, and I didn't have the patience to eat at restaurants. When I was hungry, I got egg sandwiches at the Konbini. I lived off those things. I probably had 100 of them. They had onigiri also, but after 3 days, I had enough of those. Yeah, I'd love to be one of those people that could just always go back to Japan. I'm working on it. I need my, I need to get like, I don't know. I guess I got a lot of something. Figure out something. Get a good job. I mean, that being said, I've been working all week. Yeah, that was that one live stream that I did that Saturday morning along the Tama River that didn't save because the phone died. Oh, it's so sad when I think that stream didn't save. That would have been such a good, it was such a TE inspired stream. And I'd only been there like 2 days and I was still in the, oh my God, can you believe I'm here stage. I was like pinching myself every 2 seconds. But it was funny because, you know, I would say I was along the river and the Shinkansen went over the bridge and I was like, wow, Shinkansen. And then 2 minutes later, another Shinkansen went by and it was like, oh, I see. It's not like rare. There's going to be another one in literally 2 minutes. So I felt kind of silly being all excited seeing that first Shinkansen. It was like, because then there was like 20 more. Yeah, I stayed down by the river, down by the Tama River. And it's really funny, I met another girl who she went there, and she was a big fan of this manga, Nana. And Nana lived down by the Tama River, and honestly, that's why I picked Ota, because I picked it close to the Tama River. I was just inspired by this manga, and it's an anime as well. So I was totally inspired. I know it didn't get picked up in the garbage. People don't seem to understand. Once every 2 weeks, you can put that stuff out in the garbage, but people just put it out. I guess they figure, well, the chair was made of metal, and there are like scrap metal people who come around. I pick that stuff up. Yeah, trains are so cool. I had so much fun on the subways in Japan. They're not so much fun here because there's always someone doing something, someone somewhat unhinged doing something on a subway. Kind of like 7 out of 10 times. There's gonna be someone raving and screaming. Yeah, Ota is cool. Like it's the history there is pretty neat too. I mean, during the war they moved a shrine because they wanted to put the Americans wanted to put Haneda Airport, so the Americans moved a shrine, but it refused to budge. So there's still like this random torii gate of this old temple. They moved the rest of the temple, but the torii gate was like, no, you're not moving me. Yeah, I'm not big. I'm into a couple of animes. Or more. I'm more into manga. Like I'll read. I like to read it, but again, it's the patience thing. Oh, here's the lake view. This was in Hairspray. And it was also in. There's a backup of streetcars because they have to divert off College Street. So every one of those streetcars contains angry people. The Lakeview has been here a really long time. It was in Hairspray. It was in Cocktail with Tom Cruise. That's the one that it's really famous for. I love Death Note. That's one of the ones I did read, beginning to end. And then I put it on. I put it on because it was on Netflix. Even my husband was like, "Wow, I like this." So, and then we were watching. What's the one? Spy Family. But sometimes like the too much of like the yelling gets to me. So I've said that's my only complaint about Japan is the constant like reminders on the reminders on the escalator, the reminders everywhere. It's kind of like like here it's much more quiet. You don't have things don't beep. People honk, but yeah, this is gonna be a nightmare corner this weekend because of the streetcars diverting. This is Ossington, which used to be a long time ago was part of Highway 5, which is this street, Dundas. You know when you look on Google Maps and it'll say Highway 5, it's like, can I have the name of the actual street? That's not gonna help me. Like, this street used to be kind of like a donut shop where you bought heroin, so I heard. The street was literally nothing. It was just really quiet and sketchy, and then it became super popular. I mean, super popular. Are the Oilers winning? I know, that'd be great if the Oilers pulled it off.
Big next week.
Oh, Man of Kent is it's a really expensive British pub. Rotate This is where you buy concert tickets and vinyl. George, you would love it. It's very popular. They've been around a long time. You can check it out. Rotate This. They've been rotated around too as they lose their leases and things, but they've been here for a few years. Monkey sushi. It's not bad. This all used to be a hardware store. It's not a hardware store anymore. It was a very handy hardware store. I'm sad that it's gone. the latest in fashions that I won't wear. Not that there's anything wrong with that. This is a really nice Japanese restaurant. And the lady said, come back anytime and I will help you with your Japanese. It's like a Japanese tapas. An Ideal Coffee, and they turned into a drinking establishment at night and the neighborhood freaked out. We can't have alcohol. This is Toronto. So what is it? It's Nohatsu Be no Raibu. Oh, no happy, no life. Ideal Coffee, and then it became Ideal Coffee and Wine, and I swear the neighborhood freaked out. I don't. People think you're gonna add alcohol and it's just all gonna be mayhem, but it's not. No mayhem happened when they started serving wine. It was fine. Nothing exploded. Nobody died. People just had wine. I saw a meme recently. It said something like, it said your fear of cringe is making you boring. I thought that was great. I know. I just plug ahead dressing like a weirdo because I just don't feel very good when I dress in jeans and t-shirts. Like it's just pretty. And they have Cafe TO, which is all this. They get to put. There's one thing people from Toronto like, it's their patios. It's eating and drinking outside is a big deal here. It is such a big deal. Everywhere has. I mean, it's huge. It's a big, big, big deal. Oh, they don't have the prices. They have what's sold. Why put what's sold? I guess what sells is advertising for what they want to sell. Ooh, where's the fire? Here's Bellwoods. It's a popular craft brewery, so you can buy on that side and you can dine in on that side. I've only ever bought Oh, I missed it. I live down there, but let's do the loop. We'll do the loop. As long as my battery holds out. We're at like the 50-minute mark. But yeah, this street used to be, every now and then there was a shooting. There was karaoke bars, the Galaxy Donut, where you went to buy heroin, so says this person I know. I wouldn't know. I see donut shop, I just figured, they sell donuts. This place is coming along. Again, they've made a patio, because it's very important. Looks nice though. It was a Portuguese bakery forever. And they retired. Now it's gonna be something nice. Or it is? Are they open? I don't know. Keep getting my hair keeps flying in my mouth. Oh, this place makes good bubble tea. $2 oysters. It's pretty. Oh, and there's an artist in there working away. Okay, not that I mean to spy into people's houses. But it's weird that someone still has an actual house on this street. It's gonna be coffee. Oh, there's a really popular ice cream place. My friends, that used to be their shop, and they went crazy during the summer.
Some of these guys from that, they're like, whoa.
They'd be like, people do not block our entrance. But it was hopeless. I kind of want to eat here just because it looks cool. Oh, then there's Blondie's Pizza, which is really good. Oh, it's a Greek place. Anyway, these outdoor patios are really cute. I was gonna say terrace because that's what we call them in Montreal.
Yeah, dude, check these out. That's very good gear, right? But this is actually like...
Yeah, like I said, for what it was 25 years ago when I first moved here, it's a huge difference. There was actually even a gun shop on here, which is very rare in Canada. Canada doesn't really have, we're not so much into our guns. Oh, here's someone who still has their house. And I can tell by the wreaths that they're Portuguese. It's Portuguese people like that. I mean, it looks nice. Suddenly it's like busy street, and then people have their houses. Tiger of Sweden. It's kind of, it's nice, it's kind of expensive. It's for like, you want to look nice, but you don't want to stand out too much. We got a Carhartt store. Here's Mandy's. This looks so cute. It looks like, I thought it was a cake place. It's a salad place. Ugh. Like John Panay said, salad is not food. I'm a vegetarian. I'm kind of, I'd rather have tofu and rice than salad because I'm not a bunny. So there's a myth busted right there. Well, this is cool. This is kind of like, this looks more like Asian fashion. This is kind of very like white ladies in their 60s kind of clothes. Things like this. There's a certain type, they'll have the short gray hair, be very into art. Know the difference between modern and brutalism? You know, that type. And they probably met and had dinner with Julian Schnabel. That crowd, you know, that kind of crowd. We are downtown. Yeah. There's some barrels. Here's a really interesting building that I wish I knew what it was originally. Now it's a rehab place, withdrawal management services, and it's got bars on the windows and stuff. So it probably says it all right there. Wishing whoever's in there well. And Jimmy's Coffee. I say I go there, and there's Sweaty Betty's. Okay, so this bar, Sweaty Betty's, they were the first bar that kind of like that. I think like that store where that was the gun shop. Sweaty Betty's is the bar that Drew Barrymore went to, and that's what started off the whole changing of the skeezy neighborhood. It's like my friend said, then you have the Thai restaurant, and then you have the yoga studio, and that's it. And then we had a Starbucks, which isn't around anymore. That's Japanese, like a manga store. It's really, really fun in there. So I kind of don't go in there too much. Yeah, Sweaty Betty's is pretty famous. They have a festival on this street as well. And usually they have a big drag show here, and it's really fun. And here's where you go for a haircut. And here's kind of the nicest, cleanest like convenience store. Dépanneur is what we call our convenience stores in Montreal. So I still just call them dépanneurs. There's the pharmacy. You have a headache, get your Advil there. But I like this. This store is really nice. Because back there we have a Family Mart, but it's called Family Mart. It has a sign like a Family Mart, but it's really not like Japanese Family Marts at all. But it's fun because you can stand at the counter and talk to the guy about politics and complain. So this is West Queen West, and a few years ago Vogue did an article that said that this part of Toronto was like right after Shibuya. I'm like, really? I just want to jump on those. They look soft and fun. But I'd probably get in trouble. And here's a Starbucks pickup. I don't know, I guess you just order ahead and you pick up. You don't hang out. This used to be a fantastic goth bar. It's now a fancy restaurant. It was called the Vatican with a K. And the washrooms were, I can't remember, but the women's room, it wasn't a women's room, it had bitches written across the door. So it's like, oh, this place is so cool. This one? I was sad because I thought it was really a place that sold wormwort and all these things, but it's not. It's a fancy drink bar and they have absinthe and stuff. It's really, who went here? Was it Janet Jackson was here not long ago? See how we get our celebs. But you know, I actually thought it was like somewhere that would sell all this kind of stuff, but like you come in, you go in through that door and you have to go out in the back. Anyway, it's really cool. I went there once with my friend. But it's a cocktail culture place. That's kind of a cool shirt. Very pink. And here we have CAMH, the Center for Addiction and Mental Health. Flowers. Treat bar. Fancy things for your pet. There's a pastry place here. Sweet treats are all the rage. Now we're at Fennings and Queen. Forever there was this lady of the night. This was her corner. I haven't seen her in a long time. And you'd see her guy would always come out of one of these doors like checking on her. I hope she's okay wherever she is. Then we have places that are boarded up and abandoned. This was a restaurant, and the second that someone leaves, it all just gets graffitied. And then there's these old houses. My friend lived in one of these. He said it was fantastic. And this is the Great Hall. It's a live venue and event space downstairs, and they have a bar on the ground floor. But it was a YMCA like 100 years ago. Here's Poet Bar, but I don't think anyone who goes in there is a poet. So yeah, up in the tower, I used to know the guy who owned this building. He had a drum kit set up in that turret right up there. And my friend played it and he said it was the most amazing thing ever. That building's new. That building's old. Ooh, look at that. So now I'll probably get into more action here at Dovercourt. Yeah, this is nothing lasts in there. That was the Starbucks that started the whole thing. Dog and bear. This used to be a car wash, and it always had taxi cabs. The taxi cabs would come here to get their car washed. Now it's a real estate place. Big fat burrito. Oh, this is a vegan sushi place. You gotta be determined. This is Pizza Pizza. Pizza Pizza is that like 9, 6, 7, 11, 11. It's been around forever. It's where your 10-year-old will be like, let's go to Pizza Pizza, and you'll be like, maybe not. And that was a post office. They were gonna knock it down, put it up an ugly building, which probably will still happen. But they turned it into a food store. So a reprieve for now. So you'd rather go to King Slice. I think we had a Little Caesar. Did we have a Little Caesar here for a while? We also have Domino's. Pizza Pizza's for when you're desperate. And there's this place, this good old Saigon Flour restaurant. And here's the Drake Hotel, which is now very fancy, but it was a flop house. Actually, they had the building, they knocked down a building, and it's where my cousin used to live in the building that was right here. That's not here anymore. I guess her door was about there, but they made it part of the hotel. They made a new wing. See, it's very nice. It's hard to believe that it really was, like there was a bar here, but up there was like all boarded up and it was a flop house. Like a legit flop house. And this was an art store. And when they started building all these condos, this guy wouldn't sell. But now it's going to be made into condos.
So you go home and change quickly? I need my cleanse and bra.
It looks fun. Yeah, wait, wasn't were we talking about that with that Speedy Glass Repair? That was on what's his name's live stream? I'm blanking. He's in Kentucky. And he went to Japan and he came back. And now he changed the name of his channel, so I don't think he shows up anymore. Remember you were saying that Speedy Glass Repair, Speedy Glass Replace, and we figured we all had that company was a different name everywhere, like Clint, yeah. And we figured what's called Speedy Glass Repair here. Here's a really good bakery. Is not. It was called something different everywhere else across the states. What's his channel now? This is where you can have your Harry Potter cake made or your Lord of the Rings cake. You want a Lord of the Rings inspired cake? These people have got you. Like, I know he popped up and I forgot to take note of what. Uh-oh. Exploding bottle. The perfect walk. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I liked his walks. I know he changed his. This is where we always go. This is also a chain, but it's a little bit better. It's better than. It's kind of a step up from Pizza Pizza. And they put lots of olives on, and you get a Coke. The nail art bar, where I've never been.
Hey, I love it.
YouTube. soon. You need 1,000 followers to live stream on TikTok. Or I totally would. That's why I want to make those videos, so I get 1,000 followers on TikTok. Basic math. These are all new. These are the buildings that gobbled up the sky, so I can't see the sky from my place anymore. I'm surprised it's kind of quiet. But it's probably early. That being said, it's whatever that is.
And you know, when you buy your glasses,
It's a private event. Uh-oh. Oh, right. That's right, he was trying out all these bags. Do you guys have vaping places in the States? All the marijuana stores everywhere. Steak and fruit. Here's a local pawn shop. Somehow this survived through the years. This has been here forever. The good old pawn shop. Queenland Pawnbroker. Things come and go, but the pawn shop stays. Have a pot. You don't have pot stores all over the place, right? This is a new building on this corner. I think it used to be a standalone little like donut place, and it was in Stranger Things, I think. Streetcar. I think we've been here before, but I got 20% left. It was really hilarious. One time, the police were chasing these guys. They went through. They went and holed up the pawnbrokers. So they had to close off this whole intersection. It was ridiculous. I usually put this down somewhere. I can like. Okay, wait. My problem with flipping the camera is that. Oh wait, I see where I can go. Put this down to say goodbye. So we're kind of at the end. Actually, let's go around the corner. I'll show you the Gladstone. Let's go around the corner. This is a very old bar. I don't know why it's always in a constant state of like. This also was like a $50 a night hotel. Got the little Ontario Heritage Act. It used to have a cupola on the top, which has been gone for a long time. But it's very cool. They have a... There I am! Hi! I think like this plaque, where's the funny plaque? Oh, it's this one. Named after British Prime Minister W.M.E. Gladstone, this 60-room hotel was built in 1889 adjacent to the Parkdale train station, which used to be there. The original owner, Miss Susanna Robinson, had been left a widow with 13 children. It was designed in a decorative Romanesque style by G.M. Miller, a distinguished Toronto architect. Its 3-story steeple dominated the skyline until the 1940s. Accredited by the Royal Winter Fair, it was considered the only safe place for one's great aunt to stay alone. It was originally used mostly by commercial travelers based in the heavy industry in the area. The building was restored by the Appleby family in 1989 in memory of their late father. I mean, it's much improved, and they went through a whole lot of stuff to get their outdoor space. There also used to be a train station on this side. We had two different, we had CP and CN. So I think the CP one was on this side. It was a gas station or whatever, and now it's this. And over on the other side of the tracks, on that side was the competing one. So yeah, this was busy and industrial back in the day, 100 years ago. This would have looked, I've seen pictures, very different. And there's the hall. And this is where we had a big shooting after I got back from Japan in November. These gangbangers had a big shootout here and shot out the windows of the grocery store. Fortunately, it was 11 o'clock at night. Can you imagine? Like, I can't even believe that happened. That was completely and totally crazy. Okay, can I put my gimbal down on this thing? Is there room? Okay, wait. And then I flip. And then I tilt. Can it tilt? Oh yeah, wait. Yeah, I figured this stuff out. I can tilt it back this way. One day I'm gonna figure this out. I swear. That's dress. What did you say, George? Princess Peaches? Anyway, well, thanks for joining me. It's fun with just two people. I know it's kind of not the point, but I don't know, if it ever blew up, I would just miss like having a couple people. I don't know, I find it really fun. Anyway, well, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. But yeah, so from the Freshco grocery store at the corner of Queen and Gladstone in Toronto, have a good night. Thank you for joining. Yeah, take care, Bowman. Best to your wife. Good night, George. Yes, I'll try to stream more often. Maybe I'll stream from the event tomorrow for a few minutes just to see the craziness of Doll Funeral's closet sale. Bye. Thank you.